The man was stunned. Across the desolate canyon stood a beautiful woman. Even from a full kilometer away, her perfect figure was impossible to ignore. He meant to steal just a few more glances, but the woman suddenly stopped what she was doing, turned around, and looked straight toward him. Her face was breathtaking, yet the man instinctively looked away, because someone had once warned him, no matter what happens across the canyon, never interfere, and never try to communicate. This was an outpost built on the edge of a canyon, and the man was its new guardian, but something felt strange. The place was utterly deserted for miles, and yet, beside the watchtower lay piles of weapons and equipment. Every 600 meters, there was an automated turret. Every kilometer, a satellite receiver linking to the outside world. And inside the canyon itself, massive floating mines, one every 10 meters, as if guarding against something unseen. The previous guard had whispered mysteriously, "They're there, to keep whatever's inside the canyon from getting out." So the man began his daily routine, patrolling, checking the systems. It was, as his predecessor said, an easy maintenance job, almost too easy. After 30 days, he made his routine report to military command. It was only the second voice he'd heard since arriving. Curious, he asked a question about his post, but the voice on the other end hung up immediately, as if hiding something. The more they avoided his curiosity, the deeper it grew. Unable to resist, he lifted his binoculars and looked across the canyon again. Nothing seemed unusual, except for one thing. The guard in the opposite tower was a woman, and she, too, seemed equally curious about him. Then, to his surprise, she reached out first. The woman fired a shot into the air, grabbing his attention. When he stepped outside and looked through his scope, she held up a notebook, writing down her message. Since words couldn't travel that far, her first question was simple: "What's your name?" The man hesitated, then remembered the old warning. He wrote back, "I can't tell you." He thought that would end it, but the woman quickly scribbled another message, playful and teasing. Her charm made him smile for the first time in weeks. He picked up his pen again, poured a glass of whiskey, and wrote, "Happy birthday." That line broke the ice between two lonely souls. The woman smiled, put on a record, and music drifted across the canyon. But just as the laughter began, a low rumble echoed from below. The man grabbed his rifle, and peered into the canyon. What he saw next was something he had never seen before.